Hi, good morning. I'm Tracy and I just wanted to show you some products that I've been using recently. I've absolutely fallen in love with this. So this is the Yepoda. This is a set that I bought. So you can buy all these miniatures. It was €99 for all of these. And they are small ones. You can actually buy bigger versions of them. But I wanted to give it a try before I spend money buying the separate individual big ones, but I have actually fallen in love with this. So if you've heard of the Korean glass skin facial, this is kind of what you're looking at. So Yepoda is Korean, and the word Yepoda actually means pretty in Korean, so it's really super cute. So I'll start with going through these. So they're really sweet because on the side, so it tells you that it can be used for the day and the night, and it has a little one there, so you know that this is the first one to use. This is the Calm Balm, and then also it tells you on the side what it's for, so like deep cleansing, nourishing, relaxing. And I'll show you inside. It's like a thick paste. So and actually it like melts when you put it on your skin. So you put that on your face and you rub it so that it emulsifies, and it kind of turns into like a paste on the skin really, but it kind of melts into your skin. It's really, really nice. And then you use a warm cotton face cloth to wipe it all off when you've rubbed it in, so you give it a good massage in. That on its own makes you feel so lovely and clean, but the Korean facial is actually it's called a double cleanse. So when you've used this and taken this off, you then move on to number 2, which can also be used at the morning or at the night, and this is double bubble, or the bubble double, and this is actually purifying. It's a bit of an astringent. It's really good at getting rid of all the grime on your skin. So it is actually a foam pump. So it's pink inside, but it comes out as like a white foam, and you just need a tiny little bit. One thing I will say about all these products, you don't need too much, so they do last. Even though I've got the little ones, they're doing quite well. So you rub the foam. I only use 2 pumps normally, and it will literally go all over my face and my neck, and you give it a really good rub, and it keeps foaming while you're rubbing it on your face. And when you've given that a good rub into your face, you wipe that off as well with a cotton cleansing cloth. So they're lovely. And when you've taken all that off, pat your skin dry. And then next is this one, which is number 3. And this one it's called Mist Have. Now it's got hyaluronic acid, and it's a lavender scent. It smells beautiful. That's really nice. So when your skin is dry, when you've patted it dry, a couple of sprays of this, and you allow that to soak in. You can either pat it in or just allow it to soak into your skin, and even with just those 3, that's a lovely way to start your day, all nice and clean. So when you've done that, you move on to number 4. So these 2 are number 4. They're both serums, so you have a choice of the Purifying Hero or you have the Repair Hero, so you can pick which one you like. You only need a very small amount, a couple of drops, and you literally put the drops on your finger and dab it all over your face, and then give it a nice massage gently in, and your skin feels lovely and soft straight away. So that's number 4. And then you've got number 5. So you have here, this is the day cream, the Make My Day, and then this is Midnight Magic. So you've got a day cream and a night cream. Now what I do with these, you've got this one, which is the Glow Hero. This is also number 5. So what I do is I will put a couple of pumps of either of these, day or night, into the palm of my hand, and literally 1, possibly 2 drops of this, but I think 2 is probably a bit too much. 1 is enough for my skin. So 1 drop of this with 1 of these, and I mix it in my hand and then pat it all over my face, and then literally you can either pat it into your face or you can like gently massage it into your face. These 2 are obviously the moisturizers, But this one is kind of what gives you that final glass skin look. That's why you don't need a lot of it at all. And literally when you rub this in, your face just looks like it's gleaming. It's so lovely and shiny, but not in a greasy way. Your skin just looks so tight and shiny. It's beautiful. And then last but not least, I've got this one, which is number 6. And this is for obviously using it in the morning. You put this on 15 minutes before you go into the sun. I've got the SPF 50 because I've got very fair skin, but there is also a 30 as well, and that's a facial suntan protector. It's got a tiny little bit of tint to it, which is very nice, and it's also very light, and it doesn't have that greasy, cloggy feel when you sometimes put face sun protection on your face. It can sometimes leave you feeling a bit sticky. That's really nice and light. When I bought this set, I actually got a freebie in, which was this, the Spot Stop. So I got a tiny little sachet. So what I've done is I've got some, like, I have loads of these little tubs hanging around. So I've literally just squeezed it all out of the packet into the tub. And this you put on, I think it's around number 4. Yeah. So it tells you on it again, step 4. So when you get to step 4 and you've put some serum on, if you have any like little blemishes or you think you've got a spot coming, a tiny little bit of this you dab on and rub in, and that helps wonders. So I hope you like this little set that I've introduced you to. It smells amazing. It feels amazing. Like I say, this was €99, but I mean, these little jars, I'm probably going to have to replace the cleansers because I use them the most. But the other stuff, I mean, they're going to last me ages. And these are only small. So this is like, what does it say? 13 millilitres in there. And I think the big ones are something like 35. So you're really going to make an investment, but it's going to last you a long time. I think the Calm Balm, the big tub of it is €25. The Double Bubble is 21. They also do, for the Double Bubble and the Mist Have, and I think the moisturisers and a couple of other moisturisers, they actually do refill packets that are €5 cheaper than buying the same packet again, as these are refillable, and they're lovely packaging. So I highly recommend Yepoda. I would definitely suggest going online. So this is what it's called. I've also noticed you can buy it from the website. It is also available on Amazon. If you use Amazon or Amazon Prime, you can have it delivered quite quickly, as it took a while to come from Yepoda itself. But yeah, if you go onto their website, they've got different sets in the miniatures. They've got all of these in big sizes. They also have things like face creams, face masks, which I'm going to try next. So yeah, I highly recommend this. It leaves your skin looking and feeling amazing. Give it a try, people.